I am back to Cypress Mountain. It is snowing, not super heavy, but it is snowing. So I can't wait to see how the conditions are up top. If I am right, and I hope I am right, this might be the first semi-powder day of the season, which is really good because we've definitely done enough waiting. Honestly, this looks really good. There's some powder here, maybe 5-7 centimeters-ish. And I mean, at a minimum, the whole track is covered in snow. Oh, dude, this is sick. I am going up Skychair right now, and there is a lot of new snow. Look at that. Oh my God, this is amazing. I know the trees are basically covered in snow from top to bottom, which is also a very good sign. I mean, looks really good so far to me. Might be a little bit crunchy here because the first sign of crunchiness for the slopes is if the skiers are struggling. And I mean, yeah, this doesn't look like this is super easy to shred. We'll see. I'm gonna do a few warm-up runs and then we're gonna go shred full sand. Ladies and gentlemen, if you pay close attention, you will see that somebody is hiking up to the peak of Skychair. That's gangsta. All right, let's do this. Woo! It is looking really, really good. I don't know, it says marginal conditions here. I hope they just forgot to take off that stick because there ain't nothing marginal about this. Maybe they meant that the powder is marginal. I don't know. But that's so sick. Look at that. And it's like, obviously somebody shredded here before, but there's so many untouched pockets here. If we go to the trees, oh damn, look at that. I mean, tracks everywhere. I'm just doing, a warm-up run. And so, just kind of want to see how all sides of the mountain look like, because I have something planned for the next hour or so, which hopefully you'll get to see. But yeah, I mean, look at that. This is absolute vibe. Like, no one on this track, a bunch of fresh snow. I'm basically on my own here, just enjoying the vibes. I mean, is there anything else you could possibly ask for? I don't think so. So, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna shred a little bit without the camera. I'm gonna just warm up and then we're gonna go do something really cool. Let's do this. Let me show you what I'm up to. Does this look familiar? This is Top Gun, baby. The time has come. Let's do this. Oh, dude, there's barely any tracks here. Look at that. Oh, dude, champagne here, man. Oh my God, man, I wish you could see my face. You would just see a smile ear to ear here. Dude, this is so sick. No way. It's actually a little bit, like just a tiny bit crunchy, but no one. Look, 1, 2, 3 tracks. That's it. Might even be from the same person. Dude, that's sick. Oh my God. No way. If you watched my video from about a week ago, I went to do Top Gun for the first time this season, and it was so gnarly. There was like everything here was covered in grass and logs and rocks and all that other good stuff. And now, this is just, I mean, you could see yourself. I don't think it could really get much better. It is a very steep ride, and normally you need a lot of snow for this run to open. I mean, obviously that's why it's closed, because for this run to function, this is not enough snow yet, even though I know it does feel like this is quite a bit of snow. It needs like another few really big snowfalls for the run to be like semi-groomed, I guess you could say. And so this is sort of like a more gnarly part that we kind of just got out of. And this is a more fun, chill part. And right there's also some glades. I'm not gonna go there right now because there's still, like you can see, there's still logs there, so I don't really know what kind of conditions we'll get there. But this is perfect. I mean, there's no one here. I'm shredding down. So look at that. There's a few more tracks here. You also got to be really careful because all of this is a creek. Oh yeah, you can see right here small melted parts. So I would highly discourage anyone to do what I'm doing right now if you don't know this trail really well, because you kind of want to know the gnarly parts, especially in the early season, so that you know you don't get stuck here, because I mean, you know, there's really no ski patrol here or anything like that since the run is closed, and it's kind of, you know, you're just taking a risk. But I mean, for this type of powder, this is well worth the reward. I mean, look at that. It's gotten a lot better since you've come down a little bit in elevation. I think we're probably a few hundred meters down now, and the powder is a lot more soft. I want to see if that creek has melted or covered or not yet. No, it's still there. You know, it is what it is. Yeah, you have to cross by foot here. Still not covered in snow, so you know, not a biggie. Very small obstacle, and look at that. And then, as per usual, you take this route here to get back to the actual ski boundary. And yeah, so far, really good day. And I made it back. Life is good. It's crazy how quiet the mountain is. It's literally no one here. Maybe that's because the night skiing is already open and some people will come later in the evening. I don't know. And these are the conditions towards the very bottom of Lion's Chair. As you can see, still plenty of fresh snow and very nice and easy to shred. Yeah, I mean, the day has finally come, as I said. Anyhow, it's getting dark. I think I'm gonna call it a day and go home, and I'll try to come back either tomorrow or the day after and maybe shred the glades and the trees and see how things are there. Vibes made. It's been a few hours, and as you have probably guessed, I didn't leave. I was pretty tired, but I noticed that it started snowing quite heavily, and I figured, you know, I just wanted to see what's gonna happen in the next 30 minutes. So I stayed in a cafe for a little bit. And within an hour, it just started snowing so much that it basically turned into like a proper powder day right now. So I'm gonna keep shredding. Bro, there's a lot of new snow here. Look at all this powder. This is wild. This is not like a semi-powder day now. This is a proper powder day now. Look at this. Absolute champagne here. I'm so glad I stayed because this is literally exactly what we've been asking for the past month from the weather gods. I changed my board to a longer, more powder board. It does make a big difference because when there's plenty of snowpack, it's obviously much easier to maneuver. I think what we're gonna do now is we're gonna do this run. It normally is open, it's called Rainbow, but obviously since it only really started snowing this morning, they haven't had time to groom it, so this is an off-groomed kind of semi-fresh pole. There's obviously a few tracks there, but that's us. We did that. Look at that. Oh my god. Woo! This is so sick. Oh, dude, look at that. And again, literally no one here. Not a single soul. It's just me and my buddy literally shredding some fresh pole. That's it. This is life. Vibes made. Okay. And here we go. We're gonna do one trail here. I think this probably will be the final one of the day. I am so tired. You have no idea. I've been basically shredding powder for the past 4.5 hours, which is A great problem to have, and a very first world problem to have, but I'm still tired, so that's what it is. Okay, let me do something for all of you. Let me go in the trees a little bit and just see how things are here. There's no light here though, so it's a bit of a pickle. Nah, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do like a proper tree day tomorrow or the day after, so that we can kind of have a better idea of how things are, because this is a bit gnarly for my liking at the end of the day when my legs are jelly. It's just a bit harder to maneuver the board, really. But yeah, so look, this is what we have. This is basically the run that goes basically at the bottom of Skycheer there, all the way to the base of it. And it's really nice there's no one here, so I'm gonna shred that and call it a day. Obviously after a day like this, vibes made.